There is a job that exists today. It pays between $200,000 and $400,000 a year. It cannot be automated, it cannot be offshored, and right now almost no one is training for it. The reason is simple. Most people are still asking the wrong question. They're asking, will AI take my job? The right question, the one that actually makes you wealthy in this decade, is this: which jobs become more powerful because AI exists? Stay with me for the next 8 minutes, because what I'm about to show you will completely change how you see the AI economy. Here's what the mainstream narrative gets completely wrong. Every headline tells you AI is coming for your job, and they're not entirely wrong. The World Economic Forum projects that 40% of core workplace skills will be disrupted by 2030. McKinsey estimates up to 800 million roles globally face some level of automation pressure. But here's what those headlines never tell you. The same report that predicts job losses also predicts 170 million new roles created by that same year. Not replaced, created, roles that simply did not exist before AI became operational infrastructure. I've spent 20 years inside governments, advising ministers, digital transformation offices, and sovereign infrastructure programs. And I can tell you with certainty, the governments and enterprises that are winning right now are not the ones fighting AI. They are the ones building the layer that governs it. That governance layer is where the $400,000 jobs live. And I'm going to walk you through exactly what they are. Role number one is the AI governance executive. This is the person inside a government or major enterprise who is legally and operationally responsible for how autonomous AI systems behave. Not how they're built, how they're governed. Think of it this way. Every city deploying a digital twin, every ministry using an agentic AI system to process permits, every sovereign fund using autonomous agents to manage assets. All of them need someone who can answer the question, if this system makes a decision that harms a citizen, who is accountable? That person is the AI governance executive. Verified salary data for 2026 puts this role at $200,000 to $400,000 at the executive level. And right now, there are more open roles than qualified candidates globally. Role number two, the sovereign data infrastructure architect. Here's a question almost no government leader is asking yet. When your city deploys an AI system built on a foreign vendor's platform, who actually controls the data? The answer, in most cases, is not you. The sovereign data architect is the person who designs the technical and legal architecture that ensures a government's operational data stays under national control. This is not a compliance role. This is a strategic infrastructure role. And in a world where data is the new sovereign territory, it is one of the most important jobs in modern governance. Role number three, and this is the one I want you to pay particular attention to, the Agentic AI systems auditor. Here's the distinction most people miss. Traditional AI gives you a recommendation, a human decides. Agentic AI acts autonomously without waiting for a human to approve. When an agentic system is managing a city's water distribution or routing emergency services, someone has to audit whether those decisions are legal, ethical, and aligned with policy intent. That person needs to understand AI architecture, regulatory frameworks like the EU AI Act and ISO 42001, and the operational reality of autonomous systems in public infrastructure. That combination, technical fluency plus governance depth plus regulatory knowledge, is extraordinarily rare and extraordinarily well compensated. Role number four, the digital twin operations commander. As cities and energy grids deploy real-time digital twins, virtual replicas of their entire environment, someone has to sit at the intersection of that digital system and the physical decisions it drives. This is not an IT role. This is an operational command role. The digital twin operations commander translates real-time data intelligence from a city's digital replica into physical deployment decisions, infrastructure maintenance, emergency response, energy grid rebalancing. Cities that are serious about autonomous infrastructure are creating this role right now, and they cannot find enough people qualified to fill it. And role number five, the one I know most intimately because it is the work I have done for 2 decades, the National AI Strategy Advisor. Every government on Earth is now confronting the same existential question. How do we adopt AI at speed without surrendering our sovereignty, our security, or our citizens' trust? The answer is not a chatbot. It is not a tech vendor's proposal. The answer is a human advisor who has sat inside these institutions, who understands the political architecture and technical realities. That combination is rare because it takes 20 years to build. And it is precisely why this advisory role at the national level commands retainers that exceed most executive salaries. I wrote Digital Sovereignty specifically to give leaders the strategic framework they need to navigate this moment, because the governments that get this right will set the rules for the next 20. Now let me give you the framework that ties all 5 of these roles together. Every single one of these positions exists at what I call the master orchestration layer. It is the layer between autonomous AI systems, which are getting faster and more capable every month, and the human institutions that those systems must answer to. Here is the critical insight. AI is compressing the execution layer of every organization. The people who analyze data or manage compliance checklists, that layer is being automated. But the governance layer, the layer that decides what the AI is allowed to do and takes accountability for its outcomes, that layer cannot be automated. Because accountability is a human concept, and in 2026, governing AI is the most valuable human skill in the world. The Agentic AI market alone is projected to grow from $7.4 billion in 2025 to $171 billion by 2032, a compound annual growth rate of 41.7%. Every dollar of that market requires human governance infrastructure to function legally and ethically. The people who build that infrastructure are the ones who will define who wins the next decade. I want to be direct with you about something. Everything I've just outlined is not theoretical. These roles exist. These salaries are verified. These shortages are real. I have spent 2 decades advising governments across multiple continents on digital transformation, smart infrastructure, and AI governance frameworks. The leaders who moved early, who understood that governing AI was more valuable than deploying it, are the ones writing the rules everyone else will follow. The window to be that leader is open right now, but windows close. If you are a government leader, a C-suite executive, or an investor who is making decisions right now about AI adoption, and you need strategic clarity that goes beyond a vendor pitch, I would like to have that conversation with you personally. Go to usmanzafar.com, book a strategic advisory session directly. We will work through your specific institutional context, your regulatory environment, your AI readiness, your sovereignty architecture, and build a framework that is actually executable. And if today's briefing gave you strategic clarity you didn't have before, subscribe to this channel. Every single week I publish masterclasses exactly like this one, decoding agentic AI, digital twins, smart city governance, and the technologies that are rewriting how nations operate. No noise, no hype, just the strategic intelligence that moves the needle. Subscribe to Dr. Usman's Official right now and hit the notification bell so you never miss a briefing. The AI economy will create extraordinary winners. The question is whether you are positioned to be one of them. For a detailed video on this topic, visit my official YouTube channel. Check out my main channel masterclass now.